The first thing you may ask yourself in correlation to relationships is, what in the world do relationships have to do with my health? I'm going to show you how relationships have everything to do with your health, and how relationships, the seventh most important need of the body, plays a major role in discovering your health and beauty from the inside out. Most relationships within our lives we find to be very enjoyable, making our lives happy and looking forward to continued experiences with these individuals. Some, however, can cause danger or toxins to our emotional, physical health and well-being. You see, we all relate to one another on different levels, as you can assess by taking a look at some of the relationships that surround your own life today. Some may be easy and others burdensome. We're going to take a look at how these relationships affect your overall health. You see, all people have a need to be socially and personally connected, having lots of relationships that make them feel good and happy. However, when relationships are taxing and stressful, they will begin to wear on your health, primarily through your emotions. Once your emotions are triggered towards negative feelings like anger, anxiety, bitterness, worry, and the like, your body will begin to give off signs or warning signals that there needs to be a change. If you ignore those warning signs for long periods of time, your body will then begin to display those effects. Here are just a few examples of what the body does when it's placed under stress or duress. When we're under stress, the body begins to produce cortisol, which is identified as the force called fight or flight. When someone quickly comes from out of nowhere and scares you, this is the feeling that instantly happens when the cortisol in your body spikes. You'll get this instant urge to either run for your life or fight for your life. And that's all emotionally triggered, and you have very little control over how your body will react. There are a few emotions that emit this hormone during those moments. Anger, hostility, and bitterness are at the top of their class when it comes to producing the fight or fight response. Left unaddressed, the body's immune system will be reduced, which in turn will bring you to a place of ill health, especially ill heart health. In fact, negative relationships can increase your risk of heart problems by more than 30%. There are a number of additional illnesses that are directly linked to stress: cancer, weight gain, intestinal disorders, muscle spasms, high blood pressure, and more. Can this really be true? Can we really link our relationships and the emotions that they produce to the health of our body? Let me offer you a very simple example to show you that this is not a phenomenon, but a fact. Have you ever had someone say or do something that made you feel really, really embarrassed? Did you feel your face instantly begin to flush, and your head felt like it filled with water, and your ears suddenly seemed plugged? You felt uncomfortable in your own skin. For that brief moment, your body seemed to take over as you tried to regain composure over your face by maybe taking a deep breath or a hearty laugh to bring you back to normal. In the simplest form, our body does have a physical response to our emotional states of being. When we are in relationships where we consistently experience stress, anger, bitterness, unforgiveness, and so on, we need to really take the time to look at what we're going to do to make a change in that relationship. The beauty about I Am Woman is that you are at a place in your life that you're ready to make those very changes. I don't mean running from relationships, I mean learning to take a real look at them. Relationships are, to me, the most important aspect of living. What good is a beautiful, healthy body, full of vitality and luster, if you can't enjoy all of who you are with others? I Am Woman wants to address all of you from the inside out. Some of the damaging effects that poor relationships can have on your health include heart problems, high blood pressure, ulcers, joint and muscle pain, headaches, chronic fatigue, and even weight gain. When your emotions are stressed, your body literally becomes acidic. When your emotions are free, your mood is elevated and your body produces endorphins, the body's natural feel-good, pain-killing hormone. When stressed, our immune system is compromised, and when happy, our immune system is boosted. There's a quote that I really enjoy that I believe simply sums up the difference between the two. A cheerful heart is a good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. We will never be able to avoid stresses and challenges in relationships, but there are ways for you to begin to make changes towards your health and vital relationships. Remember, you depend on it. Now let me share with you the 7 how-tos of relationships. Number 1, examine and recognize your emotions and begin to ask yourself why you're having them in relationship to your circumstances. Number 2, speak and express your feelings in an appropriate manner. Don't avoid the initial onset of emotions, as they will trigger other emotions if left unaddressed. Communicate your thoughts around your emotions. This will help you to keep your emotions balanced. Number 3, laugh. Laughter boosts the immune system, decreases stress hormones, increases blood circulations, and relieves tension and stress. It increases immune cells and infectious fighting antibodies. Number 4, meditate. Have those inner voice conversations. Allow your mind and your spirit to engage with one another. Your spirit will never lead you wrong, as it is the voice of truth and reason. Number 5, keep a journal. Write down your thoughts and feelings. Use this as a resource that you can go back to in order to address emotions that you may have ignored. It is also a great tool to have, as you can express yourself without doing anyone harm. You can return to the journal to discover new ways of communicating in a positive manner. Number 6, exercise. Physical activities help you to feel better about yourself, improve your mood, and give you a better outlook on life and relationships. Number 7, serve. When you're helping others, your attention is given to them and not to yourself. You are removed from the emotion of your own personal drama. Discover circumstances and relationships to be thankful for and a reason to fight for the emotional health of each relationship placed within your life.